Ah, good old Banshee, always trusted by our side. So, I wanted to talk about Banshee, layer shifting, and all the problems I've been running into with my CR10S Pro. So this is the first, one of the first Banshees, I think, if not the first I ever printed after I was trying to dial in the printer. And at some point the layer started shifting and I couldn't understand why. I thought it is the bed. I thought it is the bed that slides because I had a different bed that slides on top of the platform. So other than the shift seems pretty good. This is a 2 millimeter layer height and I couldn't understand why with the shifting. And so I looked online and I got the idea that the layer shifts because of the speed. And I think I was printing this at 80 millimeters per second when it shifted. So they were saying that in Cura you have to go below 60, not even 60. Some people say to take the jerk setting off, so I took that off. Then I decided, okay, I'm gonna print one that is even at the slimmer layer height, which apparently I lost, but I'm just gonna kind of cut in the video with pictures of that one. The gray Banshee, I printed it at 0.1 millimeter, not even 15.1 millimeter, 40 millimeter speed, like everything that I could to get as much perfect as I could. I printed it as at the most slow settings and the most finest resolution possible just to get perfect walls. And I still didn't get it. So I didn't understand. Is it me? Is it the printer? Or the settings? And I get these, and I'll explain what I get. I get these like Saturn rings, I would say, and people say it's still the jerk setting. But when I printed this one, I still think I had the jerk setting off, or maybe I had a different profile. And other than this, these settings seem to be okay. But these like Saturn rings, I would say, I would call them. They're just annoying because you do not get what you want. And throughout all my prints, I get this. Eventually, I posted online the gray Banshee, and somebody reached out to me telling me a bunch of tips on what to do. So he gave me a settings to run. So I printed Banshee with his settings and the layers started shifting. But I had to load a new profile, loaded the default settings, and then I modified the ones he suggested. And the print failed, but look at this. Look at this wall. Like compare, and this is 0.15, okay? Compare this with 0.2. Okay, and you can see, although the one on the right has a 225 temperature, whereas the one on the left has a 190 temperature, and it gets more shiny. But this one is like rock solid. The one on the right is rock solid. I'm pressing on it, there's no cracks. This one, you can hear it. It cracks. So that's the difference in between that. It gets a little softer, I guess. These are the settings you get. And I think this would be great for like just printing molds and then molding them and pouring metal and getting like real things done. I'm still like without these settings, like I like this, but these are not strong. Okay, so they're just the layers do not stick well and they crackle down. This one is strong, but I get these like Saturn rings. So that is one of the issues. So then I decided, okay, let me use these best settings, okay, and try to print something with a different layer height. So I said, well, why should I print a 0.3? Let me print a 0.6. And this is a 0.6 millimeter print of Banshee. And it's it's almost falling apart. You can hear it cracking. So that's a zero point 0.6. I didn't even mark it. And then I printed a zero point 0.6 before that at and 190 temperature. And this is also zero point 0.6. And I mean, why is the zero point 0.6 so out of place? I still want to fiddle with that. So now back to the beginning. After the layer shifting, okay, I looked online, I found, and I said, okay, I'm going to print at 0.3 millimeter height, and I'm going to, lower the speed setting. So this was at 0.3 millimeter height, and I still see vaguely like Saturn rings, and you get artifacts here or there, and I'm not sure why. What is it? Is it the vibration in the printer? Is it some loose in the axis, whatever the case is. And And it seems to me that all the benches get here, like right here at the top. They get this like band right there. And I'm gonna show it in a few other ones if I have it. But this one was pretty good quality. But after this one, I couldn't get it to print as well. After this one, I printed the gray one, 0.1 millimeter height, and it has all kinds of artifacts. And but then again, after C2C World News gave me his settings, I printed this guy. Okay, and this got broken here, okay, by the printer, and I'm not sure if that has something with my Z-axis or whatever the case, but I was printing this, and look at this. Like, make a comparison. This is still 0.15, and where's the point? 0.15 and point. I do have other 0.15s. And even with this fine, it's very fine, which I like, okay? But this one has a tendency to crack as well. Okay, so what I did, I wanted to see, did I mistakenly leave this open because it felt flimsy, and I kind of broke it with the pliers here. But no, it's very fine. It looks fine. It feels very smooth. I'm gonna try to scratch it. And if I was to take something that's, I'll take the 0.31 as the difference in sound. The 0.3 and the 0.15. And this is a little lighter. I think there might be 40% fill, and the temperature is 190. And very strong. It breaks, see here, kind of breaks easily. But just to look at, it looks fantastic. Look at that. But I still get these Saturn rings around it. I'm not sure if that's the proper term, but other than that, with this setting, you get like very nice and fine resolution. And this took about 2 hours and 10 minutes, I think, to print. I mean, the one that it's actually not failed. So that's that. So then I took his settings and I printed at 0.3, and it seems as my other 0.3, but it's not as strong as my other 0.3. Okay, so this is with like a flow, like a diminished flow, and you can see these artifacts here. So then I decided to change the temperature. And I decided to change the temperature in these two, 0.15, but they're 80% flow and they're at 220. And one is on top of basically I bought new furniture because my printer is on the floor. And I wanted to see if there is any changes into, and it seems like if you look at the light, technically speaking, it reflects differently from one to another, or maybe is the position of one and the other, but they seem to have the same Saturn rings around the same level. And there is also discoloration up here. There's a little bit of like discoloration in the intensity of the yellow, and there's also some ghosting, it's called, right there. And there's ghosting on both of them. It's they are pretty similar. I was just testing to see if the one I printed on the floor, which is 30, is gonna have less artifacts than the one I printed on. I may have forgot the temperature, and this may be, oh, this is 220, and maybe this was less than 220, but I wrote it as 220. I may have messed that up. But these, because the flow is reduced, they're not as strong as like 100% flow, but they're getting there in the quality of the wall. And somebody told me online that I have to remove the jerk check mark, stop it from layer shifting and inducing these small random layer shifts. But no matter how fine the print is, I still get these like Saturn rings on my prints, and I'm not sure how to fix it yet. And this comes like, the gentleman that gave me the new settings, he just gave me the new settings like an hour. I posted a review about the fact that I couldn't get it to work to the quality I wanted. But then it seems like a workaround because the sturdiness of the prints is not as great if you reduce the flow. One. Secondly, I printed 2 millimeters thickness, the wall thickness. I don't print at 0.8, and I printed 2 millimeter. And so that's what I'm saying about these benchies. and this was the best Benchy to date. Too bad it failed. I was waiting there until like 3 in the morning. And even this, with this one, with the fine settings and everything, I still get these like Saturn layers. I just have to print another one in a different color because this yellow kind of absorbs the light somehow. It doesn't work well if you have like fine-tuned or fine settings like this one. You can see it and you can still see the Saturn rings pattern. I mean, they might have another name, but I kind of like Saturn rings. And for some reason, all the benches, yeah, there you go. That's what happens. I don't know why this is happening, but all my benches are kind of breaking this off. And this was like, I didn't plan for this. I was just trying it and it was very easy to break it off. And what I do, I just put it here. It fits. I'm not sure if that's by design. Let's see if we can break this one as well. Yeah, very easily. Now, if I take the one that I printed at this one, which was 2mm height, with my initial settings, 100% flow, I'm gonna try to break this. It doesn't. It's hard as, like, it's hard. So, that is what I'm saying. I have to sacrifice strength